So for us, the Essential Kitchen is focusing on all the elements that enable you to basically merge functionality with your lifestyle living. And so we're seeing that even if you think of the trends with micro living, that's a real trend where your spaces are smaller, but really where your space needs to be designed as highly functional, but also aesthetically offers you everything that you need. And so whether it's a small apartment or a large home, the essentials now have to combine with your lifestyle, and they have to enable you to have a space that speaks to how you want to live, how you want to function, but also that can offer you that warmth and that sense of luxury as well. The two don't have to be at odds with each other, and actually we believe that the two go hand in hand together, where you consider the materials used, you consider how the space is designed, so we always ensure that space is functional not just for the cook, but for the entire home. And so we focus on what we call relational living, where the way a space is designed must enhance the experience of every user as opposed to hindering it. So if you've got children, if you've got older, younger people, however the setup is, the materials used, the design elements used, the type of layouts used must enhance the relational experience and serve the family, but at the same time you don't have to compromise on that element of luxury and depth and character in the space. In terms of craftsmanship, our materials, in some ways, as we say, we focus on the essentials, but it's how we use the materials. It's what we do with the materials, how we combine the textures, it's how we play with different levels, with different layers even, as seen in this space where we've layered certain materials. So we may be combining 4 or 5 different materials, but in different ways, using it in different ways, adding lighting, using it for different feature elements. And so that's really our focus of how do we work with certain materials, but in a way of enhancing the material in the space and really making it serve a functional purpose, but also really that aesthetic quality that people desire as well. So for us, it's definitely an element of a combination of textures. So you've obviously got your base materials, your matte finishes or your high gloss finishes, but then bringing in certain textured elements. So whether it's in the wood grains, whether it's in the stone finishes, to really bring that sense of character and depth to the space. We're also working with different bronzes, even different metals, aluminiums, smoked glass, bronze glass, just these different textures and materials that when you bring them together, even though they might be simple on their own, when you bring them together, they can really create something quite special and unique. So for us, what we want and what we tried to create in the space was a home environment where you can have that sense of essential luxury. It's functional, there's the element of, we haven't overdone the space, but at the same time it can be deeply personal, it can have a lot of character to it, and it can really be a relational space that you enjoy being in, but at the same time can also give that element of luxury as well.